What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. We are back with some Edison. Today we have Paul playing back to square one frogs, and I think that Oscar is on Quickdraw today. Quickdraw plants, to be specific. Or yes, yeah. So the thing with Oscar is he plays everything. He quite literally plays everything. He'll play Lightsworn, he'll play Valuesworn, he'll play Diva Hero, Black Wings, Hero Frogs, Frog Monarchs, this Quickdraw deck. Like, he plays it all. It's very impressive. And yeah, I mean, some players get bored with just one deck, and changing decks kind of like gives you a different perspective on the game, on how it's played, and that's how some players just find enjoyment. For me, I just play the same deck over and over and over again, and I try to refine certain lines or discover lines that I, come across to further, I guess, improve my gameplay for the future. Okay, so we're gonna do Sangat into Caius. Phoenix Wingwind Blast is going to return this Caius, and then Dude Frog is gonna leave the field. Now Sangan will add Lone Fire Blossom as a Chain Link 1. And we're gonna hop. Add Salvage to the board. We're gonna add Swap Frog, Summon Substitute. And that's gonna let us go into a lock. I'll buy us a few turns. Oh no, this flip-flop frog is pretty gross. Yeah, he's gonna draw Gores on it. Let's see, I gotta find out his stats. 500 apparently. I think it's a Bleach Union Arena card, so that's one of the captains from Bleach. Pretty sure the ice guy. I actually didn't watch that anime. Like, I maybe watched like whatever Cartoon Network put on, but like I was never able to fully watch it. And back then the internet, I wasn't very good at navigating it, so honestly finding anime, I would I would watch a lot of anime off YouTube, and like what they would do is they would upload episodes in parts. So like if I wanted to watch Naruto, it would say part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't know why it needed to be broken up, but they broke it up. Maybe the uploads couldn't be long back then, but that's how I watch a majority of my animes. And back then I was just like into Naruto, and then like another series I binged on YouTube was Prince of Tennis. That was fun. Oh my gosh, this flip-flop frog into Jinzo. We're gonna swing for 24. This Gores is getting bounced around, not sticking onto the board for long, and there's no way to break this lock because the Dude Frog is keeping everything in place. Even with these Dandelion tokens on the field, the flip-flop frog will send them back to hand. Back to square one. That's gonna go atop the deck. We're done with this Gores. We'll swing for 15 plus 24, putting him at 200. I guess he could turn the Dude Frogs to attack and then seal the game. Yeah, slight misstep by Paul. This is gonna let us Black Rose the field. So he can chain link this in such a way that Black Rose is gonna avoid nuking the Dandelions. Okay. Oh, yeah, just a slight misstep on those Dude Frog attacks. If he did the math just before, then yeah, I think he was banking on those 3 monsters being enough, but the Dude Frogs needed to come in. I'm pretty sure they have like 100 attack. With that, Oscar might be able to claw back into this game. Pot of Averages are gonna go down. Wow, that's gross. Oh, it's Trap Dust Shoot into Mind Crush game 1. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be tough because he's gonna have to find a way past Titania with Monarchs, and that's not gonna do it. Oh my gosh, he draws the Unifrog off the top to finish the remainder of Oscar's life points. That's a soul crusher right there. I was like, I'm pretty sure that Paul loses this game, but the Yu-Gi-Oh gods are like, here, this one attacks directly. Oscar's gonna go first. Summon Titania, which is a very, very strong boss monster against Monarchs. Obviously, it's better if he has plant tokens on the side. Back to square one's gonna try to send it to the top of the deck, but she'll just chill in the grave. Become Pot of Avarice Fuel. And we're gonna charge for this Raikou. Yeah, that was a super gross way to end game 1. Rise is gonna send this Raikou back to the deck. We're gonna swing for 24. Do we have the Gores in game 2? No, we don't. Discard special quick draw. Go into Nitro? Yeah, Nitro. Nitro is big enough to take care of this Ryza. We're gonna do 400 damage to our dude. And don't want him to like summon Swap Frog, return it to hand, things of that nature. So we gotta get this Monarch off board. They're looking up something. It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh Wiki. We're looking up rulings. Pretty sure you can summon that, right? Quick draw plus 2-star. I think they're looking up like the old version of that card. Yeah. Is legal. It has another effect where like what? Okay. I think it can like change someone's defense or something. I'm not quite sure. I just know that it boosts when you activate a spell card. It boosts to 38, which is the big thing. Okay, double dupe. We're gonna have to find a way to break this, otherwise these Monarchs are going to rip us from limb. Okay, luckily there's no Monarchs, so we have time. We have time set up. Our stuff is sticking on board, which is great. Raikou is gonna make the dupe frog miss timing, mill 3. Got some Pot of Avarice Fuel in the grave, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 8 cards. So we're like 2.5 or 1.5. What was it? 1.5 Pot of Avarice is in. We're gonna activate Dupe Frog's effect. Does Nitro just keep going in? He does. 27 here. We're gonna check with this Sangan. Flip Flop Frog is gonna return Nitro, I'm assuming, back to hand. Because it gets flipped face up. We're gonna take some damage here, I think. 2. Ah, okay. Desperately needs Pot of Avarice. That's what's gonna keep us in the game. Jinzo comes onto the field. We'll summon Saw Frog. Pitch another Treeborn Frog. And we'll swing in 814. But this Sangan's gonna make us search for something juicy. Something that can change the pace of this game. Maybe a Debris Dragon. DD Crow. He has 2 frogs, but he wants the crow. Okay, we'll DD Crow that. Oh! This deck runs Dark Arm Dragon! Holy moly, it all makes sense now. That was gross. That was super gross. I was like, why would you add DD Crow? But it makes sense. Here comes debris. We're gonna add, let's see, Iron Chain to the mix. Banish those two. And then that's gonna swing for game unless Paul has Gore's Fader. No, we're going to game 3. This one's for all the marbles. Wow, that was quite the game. That was cool. That was super cool, actually. Okay, so we go set from Paul. Not the most ideal start, but Frogs kind of their turn 1, unless it's usually like what, maybe swap Frog, pitch, return, pass, right? So setting is just another alternative to that. Back to square 1. Just like game 2, we're gonna send this Titanium to grave. And we're gonna heavy, make sure that whatever we're setting sticks onto the board. And we're gonna find out what this is. We'll take 3. Maybe set a card and pass. Yeah, mill 3. Hits a plague, that's big. That's huge. Frog hop. Substitute, crack. And that's gonna let us go into a lock. There's one engrave already. I don't know if he runs 3. He does run 3, wow. We'll crack into Unifrog. We're gonna Mirror Force it to get this pesky frog out of the way. Can be added back to hand with Frogs, but I will worry about that later. We're gonna lose that card anyways, might as well use it. Yeah, so this is a quick draw plants with Dark Arm Dragon baked into it. That's super crazy. We're gonna top deck for play, go into maybe Brio? Goyo kind of just stares at the Frogs. Brio kind of can do something. Ooh, Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, I see. I see the light. And then this Goyo can steal the Frog and protect our resources as well. Yeah, he's gonna be like, give me that. He's my blocker now. We're gonna add Swap Frog from deck. So Paul can easily answer this board. Like, it's just like a hop. Caius. He does have to run into Frog, but... Yeah, the Frog kind of complicates things. He's making things a little harder than it needs to be. Soft Frog, I don't know if he pitch. I think he's going to pitch. We're gonna make the deck a little bit thinner. Maybe ditch the Swap Frog, Salsa Vanity's Fiend. Okay, that's something, but it's not the best thing. We're gonna attack this, add something to hand. Wait, I don't think Swap Frog can pitch Substitute, right? Only the Substitute can pitch. Okay, so he's gonna return the Vanity's Fiend to hand, get an additional frog summon, set the Flip-Flop Frog. Call it a day. So the Flop Frog will be able to answer at least one of these monsters. Banish that, attack that. That's gonna answer the Goyo. And he's gonna take the Flip-Flop Frog too. This Goyo's putting in work. And that's a lot of control for Oscar. Tribute. Return that. We'll attack this Chaos Sorcerer. And Paul's made it so that he doesn't really care if this Ryza gets sent back, because it's his. It's kind of doing the work for him. So we need... Ideally, you want to get this Monarch off board. And flip-flop frog is not mandatory either. You can do what it's asking. We barely touch each other's life points. We're gonna crash into Ryza, take 14. We're gonna set up for something. Next turn, Gale gets added. Pot of Avarice. Okay. I like this deck. This deck's cool. Like a dark plant deck. I think it's very, very cool. It's a brain control added to hand too, so that's good news for us. Assuming we can find a way to convert the brain control with the Gale, very ideal. But there's a lot of life points to chew through. That's the thing I'm worried about. Flop frog. Attack this. It's gonna return Treeborn Frog. And then we're gonna discard a special, this swap frog, return the Ryza back to hand, seal the game with this Vanity's Fiend, but it gets outed by the Gale. We'll take 100 right here. Whew. Good thing we had the Gale. Yeah, I thought that was a finish right there. Ryza comes out. We're gonna take 34. On the 24, we'll drop Gores. Okay. This is close. MST is gonna return the Gores. Oh no, we don't have okay, shrink. This is a 2400 token. Shrink to 500, do 19. We're gonna do 13 here, so we'll do 8. And 24? Yeah, 24 too. Draw. Wow, this is so close. Game 1, game 2 were fantastic. This Ryza is gonna deal with the token, run over the Gale for 900. And Oscar's pretty low. He doesn't draw the out. Is gonna lose the game, unfortunately. That was so close. It was so close. Paul wins the game 2-1. I wonder what his next draw was. I think it was a Dark Arm Dragon. Draws. Yeah, his next card was Dark Arm Dragon. I don't think he had the resources engraved to summon it, but yeah. Those are great games. Games between these two are really, really fun to watch. Just because they have a lot of good game sense, and yeah, they're just really skilled players. But anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and then I will catch you on the next one. Peace.